right, how's it going, YouTube? And oh my gosh, it is a canning video from the Kneady Homesteader. It has been a long time, long time coming, guys. You have no idea how bad I've been itching to get back to canning. And today is the day. It is Wednesday. It is storming outside and raining. It's gloomy. And it is the perfect day to get canning. So I have a whole list of things I want to can. Some things I've already canned before and made videos on. Let me know if you want to see those things like onion soup and sweet onion jam. I've done videos on those already, but if you want to just hang out with me in my kitchen as I can those up, let me know and I will make videos of those while I go. But today we are going to do something totally different, and this is a ode to one of my close sister friends, Linda from Linda's Pantry. I talk to that woman every single day on an app called Marco Polo. So not a day goes by I don't talk to her, and I love and adore her. And we were talking about marmalade, and she told me about this product right here. It is called MaMade. Now guys, I had never heard about this before, and I've been canning now for a few years, so all new to me, so I had to share it just in case it's all new to you. But she said, Heather, try it. It is the best marmalade I've ever made. It is perfect every single time. And so when she told me about this, she got it over on Amazon. So I will leave the link that I used down below. You can buy it like I did in a single can. You can buy it in a double can, 2 cans, or you can buy a set of 3 cans. I was tempted to buy the 3 cans, but I wanted to try it first. And I figured, you know what? What better thing to do than to try it out with you guys, right? We can do it together. So I bought 1 can and we're gonna try it. Somebody had asked me, and sorry, you're gonna hear the kids in the background. Mina had her wagon. Somebody asked me what the ingredients were. Guys, it's simple. There are Seville bitter oranges, water, citric acid, and pectin. That's it. I mean, you can't get any easier than that. That's what you make when you can your own jam and jelly. So we're gonna try this, and we're gonna see how good it is, because when I went and looked it up and I was gonna buy it, I thought, you know what, this would be the perfect thing for a newbie canner. Somebody who is new to canning, somebody who is intimidated with pectin, which, by the way, if you're intimidated by pectin, make preserves. You don't need any pectin. You just have to cook down the fruit. It comes out beautifully. But it's just another thing that you can do as a newbie to kind of get your feet wet. And so here we go. I'm gonna lift this out. Let me get a knife here. Sharp, pointy one. There we go. Now somebody asked what this tastes like before adding sugar, and somebody else said it was terribly bitter. Oh, should I do it? Should I taste it for you guys? Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Okay. Woo! Woo! Bitter. Yes, bitter. I will say it's brutally bitter. Oh my gosh, that's how much I love you guys. Oh, I would not have tasted that for anybody else, not even Matt. All right, so honestly, all we have to do, now this is what it looks like. I'm going to actually lift you up. So that is bitter oranges, water, pectin, and citric acid. This is all set for canning. Literally, all we're going to do is we're going to dump this in our pot. We're going to add sugar, and we're going to add water. What I love about this is that the amount of water that we have to add is right on the can, 3/4 of a pint. So all we have to do is empty this can, add the water. I'm going to add filtered water because I'm on a well. And then we're going to add 4 pounds of sugar to this baby. All right, so I already have my jars in there. They're about to come to a boil. We're going to make our jam in here. I've got my lids and my rings on a low simmer, and we're gonna get started. So now I am filming on my phone. So we're gonna give it a try and see how it turns out. So I'm gonna go ahead and empty this out. I'm sorry, you're gonna hear my kids playing in the background. The littles. And Mina is a screamer. She screams at everything. She just likes to hear her voice. All right, so there we go. So it's in the pot. Let me lift you up so you can see. Oh, it smells amazing. All right, let me go over and get some water in this can. So here is my, here's my water filter over here. There we have it. All right, let's get back to the stove. Okay. I have you guys up on my lamp. All right, so there are 2 cups of sugar in 1 pound of sugar, okay? 2 cups in 1 pound. So 4 pounds of sugar is gonna call for 8 pounds. 4 pounds of sugar is gonna call for 8 cups of sugar. So that's what we're gonna be adding to this. But first, I wanna go ahead and I wanna add the water from my can and any other pieces of orange that I can get out of there. So we waste not, want not. So after we added the water, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 clean teaspoons and I'm going to go ahead and put these in my freezer. This is how I like to check for the setup of my pectin, okay? So you can use the saucer if you like to put it on a plate and see how it runs. I prefer this method. It's just easier in, you know, to me it's just easier to clean up and easier to fit in my freezer. So there goes the spoons in the freezer. Now we have the water in here. We're going to go ahead and add 8 cups of granulated sugar to this, all right? So we're not boiling this. We don't have this on the heat yet. The instructions clearly state go ahead and add it first. So as I add that, I'm going to go ahead and stir this.
Are you making the jam?
I am making the jam. Are you excited? You want to taste orange marmalade?
Yeah.
There's 2.
So how do you make it?
3. 4. Oh, son. If you only knew. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Now, I know some people that don't make jam have a heart attack with how much sugar is in here, but remember guys, this is marmalade, it's preserves, it's jam, it's jelly. Jam and jelly has a lot of sugar in it. And you're only eating a teaspoon on a piece of toast. You're not going to eat this whole pot. So unless you plan on eating the whole pot, that's the only way that you're going to be eating 8 cups of sugar. So it's usually a teaspoon or a tablespoon is all you're going to be using. So we're going to go ahead and mix this in. And then it says go ahead and put it on the flame, bring it to a boil, and then we're going to boil this for 15 minutes once it reaches a boil. And then after that, we're going to test the setting, the setup of this, and then that's it. It's ready for jars. Oh my gosh, that is like crazy easy. Crazy easy. And I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to bring you in so you can. You see all of the orange rind? It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. So, all right, guys, I'm going to bring this up to a boil, and when it reaches a boil, I'll bring you back and show you the next step. The directions said that after you add the sugar and the water, to bring it to a boil and stir continuously until you get it to the boil. And we are now using a wooden spoon. Did I say that? Using a wooden spoon. And we are now at that point. So now we are going to reduce the heat. So I'm going to reduce the heat to like a medium, about a medium low. And it says to, let's see, reduce heat, maintain boil for 15 minutes Stir occasionally. Okay, so we want to make sure that it stays boiling, so I don't want it too low. I want to keep those boils going for 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes. And then in 15 minutes, guys, I will bring you back and we will test this with one of my freezer spoons and see how the set is. And then we will be ready to can this up. I got to get my towels out and get my layout going here. But we are just about ready to can this up. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Just so you guys know, I don't want to skip anything where you guys aren't seeing it. But do you see how we're boiling this for the 15 minutes? I've got 10 minutes left. But you see all the foam? So we are going to go ahead and drop a tablespoon of butter into this. And that butter is going to take care of all of that foam for me. If at the very least it will greatly reduce it. So much better already, but that's how you solve that when you're making any kind of jelly or jam, or even preserves. I don't remember preserves foaming that much, but jam and jelly definitely. So you kind of resolve that by just putting a pat of butter in there. I put just about a tablespoon, a little less, in there. And look at that. Voila! Problem resolved. All right, guys, we have 9 minutes left. 9 minutes. First, let me just say that my house smells incredible with this marmalade. Holy smokes. Oh, who needs a candle? Just make marmalade every day. All right, so we're gonna stir this and then we're gonna test this, guys. So I have this on low now. Just put it on low. I can kind of see it. All right, I'm gonna go get my spoons from the freezer. And just grab one out. All right, frozen spoon. We're gonna dip it. We're gonna pull it out. Now, it says to go ahead and let it sit for a couple minutes on here. So I'm just gonna let it sit. Wow. That is really good. Wow. All right. I have mine on. Nope, I had mine off. All right, I'm gonna turn it back on. I'm gonna let it boil just a little while longer. I just want to set just a little while longer. So I'm gonna time it for 2 more minutes. And then that should be good. Then I'll bring it, guys. So it's been 3 extra minutes. I went ahead and did 3. I'm gonna stir this down. I'm gonna go ahead and take this back off the heat. I think this is gonna do it. Now I'm gonna go get, that's why I always put 3 spoons in my freezer. All right, so there we go. I've got a frozen spoon. Dip it. Oh yeah, I like that. Now, if you're doing it on a plate, you're gonna wait 2 to 3 minutes and then you should be able to scoop it and get wrinkles. But I can already tell that this is a nice set. And that just comes from time. Time making jelly. All right, I'm gonna taste it. Oh. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow. All right, now, you would always test this too before you do the 15-minute boil and all that stuff. Taste it, see if you want to add a little bit more sugar to it or whatever. I think this is perfect. Wow. Okay, so now as this stands, it's going to stand for 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to set up my jars over on the other side, and we're going to get to canning this up. Oh, I'm so excited. Now, on the back of the can, this, I believe, they sell, where is this coming from? It comes from Spain. Okay, so this marmalade comes from Spain. From what I understand, many people over there don't water bath can. So, we're canning this. We're going to can it just like we do any other kind of jam or jelly. We're going to do 10 minutes in the water bath canner. Then we're going to shut it off, shut the heat off, let it sit in the canner for 5 minutes, and we're going to lift them up and get them out. Just because I want to put this on my shelf and I want to water bath can these. So, all right. Ready? Let's go. All right, guys. Whole new setup. I have to get used to all this. All right, so when water bath canning, I usually try to bring out 1 jar at a time, so nothing's contaminated it. Well, actually 2 jars, because I like to put my mixer in one. All right. So you want to make sure too that you just drop all these things into your hot boiling water when you're sterilizing everything, so everything's nice and clean. And we're going to go ahead and we are going to add some of this beautiful marmalade. Now it says if all the marmalade floats to the top, just stir it. We're going to stir it anyway because we want to make sure we don't have any bubbles. We're going to fill this to a 1/4 inch headspace. And I hear the kids. I'm just going to give that a stir and debubble it. Take that off, and then we're going to wipe the rims with some vinegar. Hold on. Well, I don't know when my camera shut off. Hopefully this has been recording as I've been canning this. Oh my gosh, I will learn this phone camera before all is said and done, if it kills me. But anyway, all right, so there, in case I didn't film it, is the orange marmalade. It's gorgeous and it is fantastic. I'll put that in there. Put on another jar. You want to be careful when you pull these out and empty it. Okay. I am filling these to 1/4 inch headspace. And debubbling. So if you are a seasoned canner out there and have never tried this, give it a try just for fun. And if you're a newbie canner out there, definitely give this a try because you know, especially if you're nervous about canning or you have some struggles with canning. These kids are so excited to try this orange marmalade. You have no idea. It is almost done, my love.
It looks so yummy.
It does look yummy. You can have it for breakfast tomorrow. How about that, on some toast?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to have to make some homemade English muffins now, just to go with this. All right. Another jar in the canner. Okay, so I'm not going to bore you by keeping you here, canning the rest of this. But I will show you once I get all of this in the canner. We will process this for 10 minutes. We're going to put the lid on, bring it back up to a boil. Once it reaches a boil, we're going to start our timer, 10 minutes. Do not lift the lid off during the processing time, okay? And then after 10 minutes, all you're going to do is shut this off. You're gonna set the timer for 5 minutes. You're just gonna let it sit in the canner. And then after 5 minutes, we're gonna lift them out, and I will show you guys what this looks like all done. But I'm telling you, it's beautiful and it's delicious. And I can't wait for Matt to try it. Isn't that funny? Like, I live for his responses and to make him happy and impress him. He's the only one. It's the only one I care about impressing. So fingertip tight, and look at that, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And this has been so exciting to get back to canning. I have to learn a little new layout here, but that's okay. We will get used to this. I am going back this weekend to the house to clean it and say goodbye, and to get my under-counter lights. Because the under-counter lights help a lot with filming. So I need to get those. Alright. Debubble. I love the pink green lids. Got those on clearance. Had to use them. I've been saving them for something special. And I think Orange Marmalade is it. So, there we go. Alright, I'll be back. I'll let you know how many I get in the canner. Right, guys, I was able to squeeze out 9. So, I would say maybe add like a half a cup of extra sugar just to make sure that you have enough, because I literally scraped my bowl. Now, I saw somebody on the, I think it was on Amazon, on the review for Amazon, saying that they were able to get 8.5 pints out of, or 8.5 half pints out of it. I was able to squeeze out 9, so I don't know if they maybe had a little, I don't know, I have no idea. Maybe they didn't scrape, but I used every last drop that I could in this pot to get the last one filled. So maybe just add a tad bit of sugar, extra sugar, maybe a half a cup extra sugar, just to make sure that you have enough so that you can squeeze it out. Now, if I couldn't have filled one of those, I would have just put it in the fridge and used it tomorrow. I'm gonna pop one open anyway tomorrow morning. So I would have just put it in the fridge and not processed it. It's not a big deal. But if you plan on wanting to can all of it and want to make sure you have enough, I would just add a little bit extra sugar just to make sure you can stretch it. So, all right, I'm going to lower these down. I'm going to turn this back on high because it's on low right now. I am going to wait till it comes to a boil. When it comes to a boil, well, I boil it with the lid on. I bring it to a boil with the lid on. It goes faster. But once I notice that it's boiling, I put the lid back on, time it for 10 minutes. Then after 10 minutes, I'm just going to shut off the heat. I'm not going to lift the lid. I'm just going to let it sit there for 5 extra minutes, and then I will bring them out of the canner. All right, guys, and when I do that, I will be back. Okay, guys, timer just went off, and I'm gonna shut off my fan just so that you don't have to hear that loud fan. All right, we are going to take the lid off of this. I'm gonna put it right in my sink, and then, woo, we are gonna lift this up. I'll try that at home. You have to have leather fingers like I do from canning so much. All right, ready? Look at this. Now, straight up out of the canner. And I have my wide angle lens, so hopefully you guys will be able to see this. Yeah, you guys can see it. Okay, so straight up out of the canner, no tilting. That water that you see on the top of your lids will evaporate. Oh, and I'm already hearing the pings. I'm already hearing the pings. All right. Probably folded my towel one too many times, made it a little too fluffy, but that's all right. We'll make do. Oh, listen to the pings. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. to a canning queen than the sound of her jars pinging. All right. There we go. All right, there we go. And listen to them ping. So that is it, you guys. That was MaMade marmalade, orange marmalade. I wanted to try the lemon. I could not find the lemon, at least on Amazon. If any of you come across it, let me know, because I would love, 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 love to make this in lemon form, lemon marmalade. Holy moly, that would be amazing. But I plan to not only eat this on an English muffin in the morning or a bagel, but I am dying to try it in orange chicken, in barbecue sauce, on a pork loin, on spare ribs. Oh my gosh, the list goes on and on. So, there we go, guys. Our first canning session in the new house. Oh my gosh, that was so exciting. And thank you for hanging out with me while I did it. And many more canning videos to come if you guys are interested. Again, let me know down in the comment section. Do you want me to re-record some of the videos that I've already done, like onion soup and sweet onion jam and my almost sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce? All those things I need to make because I'm totally out. So if you want to hang out with me while I do it, I will film it again. If not, no worries. I will just go on my canning queen way and get those things done during the day when I can. I'm getting a hug. All right, guys. Oh my God.
Are these all the orange marmalade?
That is. All right, don't touch because they're very hot, okay?
How high are they?
Oh, they're super hot. They just came out of boiling water. Guys, with that, I have to go make dinner. All right, guys, I will be seeing you again. Not sure what the next video will be. I think it's going to be either the pantry tour or the homeschool tour. Let me know down below what you want to see, and I will make that for you. Probably tomorrow. All right, bye, guys. I'm going to finish up this video by having, first off, showing you the consistency. It's still warm in the jar, but look at that. That is some beautiful marmalade right there. So now, the big test. Having Big Daddy taste it. Now, I'm going to stick this one in my fridge because I plan on making it this weekend with some chicken. Orange chicken.
What?
Yes, I know. Does that sound incredible?
Dude, I'm going to, like, commit a crime. Orange chicken? I'm going to go out and just turn something over.
All right, hold on. Let Matt taste it.
Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Good?
Yeah. Mmm. Got the orange peel in it.
Got that bitter taste. Now, this is from Spain. MaMade is from Spain.
And that's definitely that's definitely got a real nice bitter, but it's got a tangy. You can get a little bit of that oil from the orange peel and that bitterness of the actual peel, but it's really good. It's like a sweet and then a little bit of a that, like I said, that bitterness. I really like that combination.
Yeah,
of
that
flavor.
traditional marmalade
It's really
flavor.
good.
Okay, it gets a thumbs up. We're gonna make it
Double thumbs up.
orange chicken this weekend.
Me puts in a thumb too. Double thumb, Mason double thumb.
All right, guys.